Soshanguve, north of Pretoria today. Khwinana was fatally stabbed last week Friday whilst being robbed of his cell phone. The suspect expected to appear in court on Monday. For more on this, we crossed to our reporter Patricia Visagie in Pretoria. Patricia, let's start with the proceedings today, a very emotional day for family and fans.
Well, certainly, it was a very moving ceremony. We heard those tributes that, of course, poured out. A lot of them, just painting a picture of a young man who was very talented and whose life was robbed in such a senseless manner. I mean, a murder that was committed over a mere cell phone. But I think the highlight was really that piece of relief that was announced by Police Minister Bheki Cele, who basically just came there in a very unexpected manner and said that there is, in fact, a breakthrough. One suspect is arrested, and also giving the confirmation that police will not rest until they have actually gotten to the bottom of this case.
He actually said police have given themselves 24 hours to make further arrests. Could that suggest that they are close to cracking this?
They sounded very confident, yes, highlighting that, of course, the police have a 72-hour turnaround time, but they are now actually giving themselves 24 hours and they'll be able to come back to the people of South Africa, in particular the Khwinana family, with good news that the other two suspects are also in custody. Already, we know that the one that is already behind bars will be appearing in court this, of course, coming Monday. It will probably be the Pretoria Magistrate Court, where we will then see what actually will then will be the further progress that will be made in this particular case. But he made it very clear that they deem this case as a priority and the police will do whatever it takes, saying that they also wanted to make an example that South Africans will not be terrorized by criminals.
Well, was his attendance well appreciated by family and friends of Sibusiso?
Well, it was a packed service. You could see that, of course, we had the dignitaries. We had the Premier of Gauteng, Mr. David Makura, who was there. And, of course, the Police Minister, Bheki Cele. We had so many artists. Of course, we also saw Kagiso Lidiga, who was the director of the film Madwedwe, that, of course, gave Sibusiso the prominence that he received as he starred in that film that has since reached blockbuster status and so forth. So there was great attendance, a lot of people really saying that they were close, also speaking greatly of the artist, saying that he was a good person and they felt so inspired by his work, but also by his character. I mean, we heard one of his closest friends, James Sithole, reminding all of the guests there of the the noble person that Sibusiso was, that he was not just an actor or a talent that was robbed from South Africa, but he was also a person who had great wisdom and who always tried to put other people first.
And sadly, like you say, it seems killed for a cell phone, a mere cell phone. Thank you very much. That was our reporter, Patricia Visagie. In another murder case that's been making headlines, a 10th suspect has been arrested for the murder of 27-year-old Teresa T-money in Polokwane 2 weeks ago. The 13-year-old minor was arrested after his parents handed him over to police. He is a learner at a local agricultural school. Well, 9 other suspects, including 6 teenagers, were earlier arrested for that murder. They've all appeared at the Polokwane Magistrates Court. One of the teenagers, also a pupil, has since been released. T-money's murder sparked outrage after a video of the killing went viral on social media. Police say the 10th suspect will appear in court soon.
In terms of our South African law, any person who is aged between 7 and 14 is actually presumed to be criminally liable, and those that are aged below the age of 7 are not criminally accountable. So in this case, we suspect, because of the brutality of this particular incident, we don't expect that there will be any discernment in terms of the suspect involved, regardless of their age.